Well, it's a blue screen day. Okay, so in order to avoid that, what I'm going to do is we're going to go into a different creative save. We're going to go throw parts around somewhere else completely. And unfortunately, if I blue screen again, I will not return for a fourth time. Third time's the charm. But, yeah. Yep. GT, hey, thanks for returning. Third time's a charm, but if I blue screen again, I'm not going to return. We're going to just call it because that's just too much. The game is not very stable at the moment for building, which is odd because the last update we got was a update based around building. Yes. What I've built is really messing with the processing, and definitely a render killer. But I have built more complicated things, larger things that have been more stable. My city was stable at one point. You know, no problems, no weird phasing, nothing. Rendered in from distance. It looked great. We still were able to do all the stuff. All the large-scale stuff still snapped. It worked perfectly. There was, you know, when we first got Frontiers, it was amazing. I don't know what happened, when it happened. Well, I mean, I know when. It was in the last two patches. But ever since those two patches, the build mechanic has just been, you know, horrible. And I'm just not, I'm not that pleased because it kills my streams. Right on, GT. Have a great day. Hit me up. I got another week off before I go back to work, so. Alright. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. And then I want to try something here. I want to try something here. Is this going to do what I want it to do? I don't know. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Because if it did, man, it would save me a whole ton of work. Alright. Again, I apologize for the multiple blue screens. I don't know if again, if I blue screen again, I apologize, but 4 times is my limit. You know, 3 times I'll come back for the third. Third time's a charm, but I will not. Wait a minute, no. Not subject everyone to a 4th. Bad enough that nobody comes back. You know, when it happens, you know, half come back the first time and almost nobody come back on the next. So it's just not worth, you know, people's time. And I don't blame them. You know, why would you want to come back if it's just going to keep ending? I get it. Wait a minute, do I even want to be here? No, I don't. I want to be over here. No, I want to be here. Duh. This is a test anyway, so. Wait a minute, I'm going the wrong direction. Because I want to be looking out that way. So this needs to be over here. This needs to be here. Wait a minute, right? Just need it that way. Just going to tilt the opposite way. if I can make this work, this would save me a whole heap of time. And I would be a happy camper. I don't know though. Let's see. Will you do what I need you to do? One way to find out is to just do it, right? Now, if you're connected to here, we draw you out. You should still be enlarged. You are. But you would be. Now you're going to be at the angle. Alright, and our center line is here. We're going to use our typical... Oh, I'm facing the wrong way, though. So how would I do that? This needs to come in... Alright, where are you going to end up? Let's just see where you end up, and then we'll deal with the next portion after that. Do you end up at an angle? You do, sort of. Not quite what I was hoping for. But let me try one more thing. You are, but you're facing the wrong way. So I just need to bring that wire in from another spot. Alright, so here. Then you get all weird and rolly, or is that... Alright, let's tilt that a little bit more. Let me try... Okay, so that's there, but we need to go from the other direction, right? Otherwise we can't spin this around. This needs to be spun around. So, I need that there. Needs to come that way, but I need to pull in from that direction. Needs to be in the middle, so it needs to be here, I think. Yes. Let's at least get that part right, and then we'll go from that. Double Dash, welcome. Third time's a charm. You know it, my friend. Freaking annoying as hell, I'll be honest with you. Wait a minute, so we need to go up that direction, yep, towards us. And then we'll add in the floor panel again. And then we will do that. And then we will do this. And we will do this. Okay, you're riding a straight line, but is that because, oh, I know why. We have that, do we have a straight line in there? No, we don't. But I'm pulling a straight line, so is it because I'm pulling the straight line? What if I hit the connector rotate thing? Will that help? Okay, so boom, now I've got a straight line. No, it's not going to do anything. Why? And we're not at any sort of angle, right? We're just flat. No, we're angled. We're angled. Okay, so, no, it is working. Okay, it is working. Alright, good, 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 good. I'm just going the wrong direction. So we need to go the other way. And we need to take it out further. So we need the wire facing... Yeah, that's right. I need the wire to face the opposite way I want to go. Okay, so I want to go the other direction. So I want to go out this way. And then that way when I pull it to where I want, it'll be angled in at that point. So we want the angle going out. How extreme does it get if I come out here? Does that change anything? And then say we pull it from here. What happens? Now we should get a more extreme angle. Yes. Okay. And we're going to do that. And then it's not going to follow the right angle. That is where I'm going to need to figure out how to follow that. But if I can, I'm just doing an experiment here to see if I can't get a quicker way for me to do what I'm trying to do. So if I can get the wire to get at the angle I need. Will Badger, good morning. Right on, JC. Right on, and I don't blame you. Let's see, time with a lady or a video game? I'd go with time with a lady. We're not tilting. Why are we not tilting? We are, but we're not. Katrine, welcome back. Yeah, my blue screening. I don't have a computer, so unfortunately that means I blue screen. See, in my mind it should follow that angle, right? Because it's connected to that, but and we're angled there, but we're not angling. Why are we not angling? We're scaling, but we're not following that angle. Why? Why? It's tilting. See, that's what it should be doing. Oh, tell me that's the angle I need too. I'd be freaking joyful. Is it? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, we'll take that, thank you. Freaking perfect. Alright, so there's the angle I need. Alright, now we got to figure out the rest here. Okay, hold on. Well, I found the angle. So 2 up. Perfect. All right, that doesn't happen all the time. So there's my angle I need. So we got 2 of these up, 2 out. Now if I could just get that to be... How are you going to go in if I do this? You're going to go in... You're going to go in like that. This will work. I can actually make this work. Okay, so you go in first. Haha, and then... Okay, so that's that angle. That's the only angle that I needed. So then we do the opposite underneath, if we need to, but we're just going to do the top run here. So if I do this, get rid of you, and then do a tether point. And we won't flip this one upside down. We'll keep this right side up. And actually, shoot. Ah! Excuse me, we're making a tether point. This does not matter. Alright, so then we're going to come here, and now our center line here is going to change. We're going to probably need to put this... Ooh, I don't know. We may even need to raise it or something, but for now, let's see what we're going to use for a reference point. We do want to smush it in here. We'll try this double line here as our first spot. So, nothing here changes. Upside down, you know, which is how I want it. I want to flip this one opposing. But, and actually, just in case, I'm just going to keep that reference point available. What did I say? This double line right here, right? This double dash. Yeah, we'll come right to the somewhere where we can see. Alright. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Just gotta push that up a little bit. Oh, actually, no, that's freaking perfect. Oh, look at that seam. Woo-hoo! Yeah, buddy. That's exactly what I was rooting for. We got a nice seam there. See, sometimes you got to step away from an area and come back. So, in order for the two big ones like this to go from this to an angle, that's perfect. Tell me that's perfect. I need, how did I do this? Okay, it wasn't halfway though on that one, right? No, this was me doing, no, that's how, shoot, how do these snap on here? No, that's where they snap, right? Damn it. Oh, there's one way to find out right here. Okay, but we have another problem. We need, shit. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. There's our other problem. So it does, so that's where it snaps. How did I have this? Did I move these in? What the hell did I do here? Uh-oh. Oh, there's one way to find out. Comes to the end like that, and you do what? What do you do when you snap here? Okay, that looks right. Okay, so it's just snapped on there. Okay. Alright, so, uh-oh, here's our other problem though. We have a gap here that I don't know how I'm going to deal with. because it's not the same height. So this sits here. Is that one more? No, that's less than one more. Where does this end up? And you're full scale, so you're going to lose your side snap point, right? Yes, you are. But you will retain your top one at full scale. See, these are weird. Like, oh, actually, no, this might not now. I might not even be able to frickin' do this because of the fucking... Oops, excuse my language. Yeah, you're not snapping to this, are you? Shoot. Son of a biscuit. You gotta be kidding me. So I can't even do that now because of what? Because you won't retain your snap point anymore at full scale like you used to. Crap. Oh, no, wait, you are. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll give you that. I just had to find you. But you're not going to do a side-to-side one with a wall. I don't know if you ever did that anyway. Okay, so well, that's not going to do what I need to do. So what we'll do here is that. And then you're going to do what? Nothing? Oh, you're not even... No, you're not even snapping to that. Ah. You're snapping to my other panel. I see. And then you are... Okay, good. You're at least going to go where you need to go. There's 1, 2, and 3, please. Thank you. And that leaves us... That leaves us 2. So I need to bring this down a wall in order to get a second one here. Okay, so that needs to come down one wall. Okay, so this is so 2 walls out from the big wall, 2 up. Run my wire gives me the exact angle I need, which is fucking awesome. But now we're going to need to do a couple of different adjustments here. One of them is this needs to get pushed in this direction, and we need to go up. So we're going to go up. Okay, where did I just do all that? That came from here, right? Did I set a tether point? That's where? Here? That's where I did all that? Okay, so. Alright, so you need to be at that angle. Which we've now set. There's our tether point, which we're using the same floor to glitch to. But then we're going to have to change our point because we're going to move up and in. So that's fine. Alright, so we need to move... Yeah, but the seam is so perfect. Alright, let's keep this as we need. Let's bring this up to... Let's get rid of all this garbage too. Okay, so you're going to go up 2 walls. Why did I just do this? I had everything I needed right there. You go 1, 2. But that's going to change our point. Okay, so halfway on this would be roughly where the edge of that is, which brings me to, yeah, we'll call it these dashes right here, those 2 on the top. And then let's see where that puts us first. Or do we want to go down? We wanted to go down too. I'm an idiot. Okay. My bad. We wanted to go down 2. That's going to really mess things up. Ooh, because that's going to... So 1, 2... Yeah, but that's going to bring us really low, so it's not really 2. It's a 2 wall height, so maybe we split it? And we're going to not care whether or not it's straight. We can put a tether point in later. What I want to do is just get it. So that would start it here. But then that needs to move in. So yeah, no, I think it's only 1. We'd just split the difference. And then that. And then you. It still doesn't look right. Because if this shoots off from here, it's going to start here. And then we're going to be covering all of that. Or I take the next one and the same one and just bring that straight down in, but then that changes the window again. Unless I flip it. Alright. Alright, just for ha-has, let's just see what this does. And then we'll make some thoughts afterwards. Alright, so you're here. Oh, not you. You, and you. Not you, you. Alright, so halfway here is roughly... It's going to start here. So this is our wall. Let's go here. That brings us down to, say, the top of that one. Okay. I think the first one was perfect, and I should probably just be thankful I got it that frickin' seamed. Yeah, I tried, because I fought with that before, but you know how it is, sometimes you just get, you know, you're not looking properly, and you're trying a bunch of things that aren't working because you're just tired, and you... Yeah, see that? That cuts, so if I bring that up one... Yeah, no, we can't bring that down. We got to do it with the top. We need to seam at... Yeah, we need to seam it where it's seamed. The only thing I can think of is to bring this up to, but then we have a gap problem at the bottom. You know, because I'd rather it meet properly here. So how do I do that? That's at the same level. We've already determined that from earlier. Okay, you know what? I think that's how I'm going to have to do it. We're going to have to come in on the other one. I figured out the hard part, honestly. The hard part was this. So we came up to... No, we just had that. We used that angle, right? That was our original. And then we took that and that. Get rid of that. And that. And then where did we go? We came down to that dot there. Because that seam was perfect. Like, that was exactly what I've been trying to do for, you know, the time I've been trying to do it. Hey, Floke, what's going on? Yeah. Blue screen. This is my third attempt. I left my other project because it just did not want to cooperate any longer. So I said, you know what? let's go work on another problem. Yeah, that seam, is it perfect again? Yeah, it's freaking downright perfect. Freaking downright perfect. Yeah, I cannot argue with that. Look at how beautifully that seams. Alright, let's change our thought pattern on this. What I should do, it needs to flip. But, because I'm thinking if it's 2, then if I just have this one here, I do the top one, I bring that down to, if it crosses over, but stays in the straight line, you know what I mean? We're in the same spot, so that's not a big deal. Otherwise, I'm going to have to widen this out, which... Scheiße. And it does need to be pushed in. But that means I got to push everything else in as well. And the angle is a little off. Okay, that shows it right there. Okay. We're close, but my angle is a little off. I might be able to make an adjustment for that, though. So I need to transfer this angle over to there. Man, it's so close. Shit. But we can see it's wider at the top. What if can I drop that? How do I drop that like a fraction? How do I get that angle over here? Predicament. Let me think about this. Because basically this needs to flip over the other way. You know what I mean? Like it needs to swap its direction. So... let me... this is so darn close. It's killing me right now. At least I know I can do the angle that way. You know what? I know what I could do. It's just I built this... I know what the problem is. The problem is this is done as a circle. So I need to change my whole thought process. Let's go somewhere and build something. Let's get out of here. This was nice to have. It led me to what I need. Now I need to do this appropriately, if that makes sense. Okay. So, let's go somewhere where I have some room to work. Because this place is already congested. Do I have another open spot here? Lee is a little open. Nope. Alright, we need to We need to go. Oh, that's gonna blue screen. I don't want a blue screen because it's gonna start me off in that other base, and it's either gonna load in fine, or I'm gonna blue screen and I'm just gonna, you know, not come back because I'm not gonna come back for a fourth time. What else do I have here? Where can I build this? Kaleidoscope? No. There? No. Maybe. But there's nothing enlarged here, so why? Shit. And that's the cube. Alright, we're gonna take a chance. Shit. Sorry, minor. We're gonna take a chance. We're gonna... This, it's just this save. I'm running out of I'm running out of parts because that's where my city is. 528, 624. All right. Hopefully, I don't blue screen when I load in. If I do, I apologize, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And I appreciate you. You know I do. If I haven't said it yet today, you guys in chat are freaking awesome. If you're having a bad time today, something not going your way, just remember Kevin said, hey, I'm awesome. That should at least help you through that temporary moment. Wow, it feels nice out today. Warmer than it was yesterday and the day before. Alright, don't move, don't move, don't move. Don't do a darsh garn thing for a moment. We're gonna get in my ship. Wow, that's cool. That's a nice view. We're gonna head up to the Nexus. And hopefully, yeah, I really, really, really hope that they can do something with the way the base is rendering, because right now it is garbaggio. I mean, it's not a big build. It is complex in terms of its render. Those prefab parts take up quite a bit. Alright, last time I looked yesterday, it was 67%. So what do we got today? Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for returning. I really want to work on that project. I think it's really neat. It's a neat idea. You know, yes, I did go a little crazy with it. But I did strip out a bunch to try to solve that. The whole Trinity thing, I took out a lot of the glass. I mean, I did kind of put it back in, just in a different manner, but... Alright, what do we got? 74! Alright, we're getting there. Getting there. MTG, what's going on? Right on. Right on. I wish I could We'll go there again. I'll show you what I'm working on. But right now I have an idea I want to try to do, and let's see if I can make it so. But we need some room to work. I would love to take you to my new thing here, but you'll see it if you scroll to the beginning of the stream. Just scrub through. Yeah, this one. I tried to take a photo of this last night, blue screened. Who can't spell? Me? Probably. Something misspelled up here? Alright, we need a spot to work. What's here? Let's go here. Ooh, this is a perfect spot. Oh, he'd make a so. Did I miss something? Oh, okay, I see it. Gotcha, Fuck. Gotcha. No worries. I can't spell either. I totally rely on predicated spelling these days. And if I really can't, like, if I'm spelling it and even predicated spelling is like, dude, you're an idiot. There's no way any of what you're spelling makes a word. I'll hit Siri and be like, how do you spell this word? And it'll come up, When your phone's going, look, this combination of letters will not form a word. And there is no substitute. You're way off. Perfect spot. Okay, here we go. Right where we need to be. I can add this to here somewhere. Let's add it. Oh, let's add it off of here. That might be interesting. I think we could do that. Right? Why not? I think it'll work. I got a weird floor here though, don't I? Yeah, I do. Let's make a corridor off of here. Although I do like those stairs. But I kind of would like the corridor to meet up with here. We can tear the stairs out and put those back somewhere else. I like the triple stair, but we don't need it. And then we're going to lose our flower, but that's okay as well. We can regrow that. So let's get rid of you for now. Actually, let's get rid of both of you. And I can start noodling around with moving the corridors around again so we can start doing the traversing of the standard size corridors, but in a way where we can mess around with it a bit. And I just want to do this while I'm thinking about it. This is not a perfect version. This is my first version. The perfect version, I decided I didn't need to remake it here. This is fine. It still works. If I want to, I can change it and, put the perfect version in. I just don't feel like it. This will work just fine. We can tell it's not the perfect version because we have these two lights did not pass through each other or separate, whatever it is that it does. So, it's not 100% symmetrical like the one in the other build there. Okay, so, whoops. I just want to while I'm thinking about it, I just want to get this done. I apologize. We'll head back to the other project. You know me, I have a tendency to squirrel. Oops. You can stay like that for now. Okay, good enough. Good-y blood enough. Alright, that's back. Okay, now let's get back to this here. So, we know that we are 3 wall, or 3 floor per wall. So that should tuck us right in. We're going to lose part of that corridor, but that's okay. I don't mind that. Let's just see what it looks like. So let's do a run of 9. That'll give us 3 walls. 1, 2, if I don't do any fancy crossover stuff for looks. 1, 2, wait. So there's 1 wall. There's another wall. There's 1 more. That brings us out to here, which then is pretty freaking big, but oh well, that works. Or we could come off the center of here, but then we'd have to move the egg. So we're not going to do that. Okay, so 1, 2. Oh, and did we? Yeah, we want to widen this anyway, so the wall is going to be here, right in the middle of all that. Maybe we should go out a little further. Or we could keep it tucked in, but that would be really tight corridors. Let me see what that... Yeah, no, that'd be wicked tight. We need at least 3 and 3 space. We need at least another wall width. Right? So this wall would come up here. It would end up, maybe this isn't the spot for it. I know what, we'll do it somewhere else. This is not the spot for it. I thought it might be, but it is not. Although, the wall comes up here. We're cutting this in half. That would be interior. This would be exterior. And then you would have a wall that would run. Alright, maybe I am an idiot here. Alright, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1. Yeah, we're just gonna. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I don't care. I just want to see what it looks like. Let's just do it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yay. Alright, so we need 1 here. We need 1 here. That's gonna. Actually, you know what? We could halfway this. There's my solution. So then we do this. And that will give us something more of what we're looking for. Well, I could do reference on this. I don't need to put this. But that would be more what it is that I'm looking to do. That would put us in that spot there, which I could have probably just pulled from that. But the center line is different than here, so I wanted to make sure I had that. That gives me a center line. Okay. And that would start the wall in there, which is kind of what I'm... So we'll merge right on through that. And then that will be half and half. So when you're walking interior, we'll have that and be something interesting, and then we can end it with something similar, or put 1, 2, 3 and have a whole kind of run of something. Okay. Alright, so we got that. So 1, 2, that's where the middle is. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Okay, so that's that. So we go that one, middle, end, middle, end, and then we need one more. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, idiot. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And then that should give us a center line straight off to that point of interest, roughly. It's not quite centered, but there, now it is. Not quite centered, but it'll do. I didn't mean that. Again, this was an R&D. This was just me bringing back my corkscrew method again. Alright, so now that we have that, then we need to big ass wire. Do I have one around? I must. Is there a BAW sticking around here somewheres? Did I not use any BAW out here? I did not. Oh yeah, I did for the flowers. No, I don't see one. I guess we're making one. Okay. And thank you. Alright, so let's get our stuff done. And we're going to bring this out just a little bit too. We're not going to go center. The only reason being is, well, you know what? I don't have a good reference mark for it. So, hold on. Everything faces the wrong way. I need to come in from the inside out. That's right. Or the outside in, rather. Excuse me. So, this is our center. We'll try to figure it out. It's just, you need good reference in order to get everything lined up when you're scaling. So, and then we'll try our first attempt here at something. What's around? You're here. We'll use you. Ah, damn it. Oh, thank you. Alright, so our center line, which at this point, I would have to kind of come up with another idea unless I use like that. So we're going to be just a little off center, but with it scaled. Oh, and actually we need to bring that in. Okay, but that's a good size. Perfect. Or we need to bring it out. One of the two. No, actually that's good. That's actually good. That's right on this. That's pretty right on the edge of that thing, which would technically make that centered. And if we look here, we're not too far off. That works. We can get away with that. Okay, so now that we have that one, we might need to bring this out. Because as we angle in, yeah, we need to bring this out. Shit, these are going to be huge. Let's go one more. Let's see if that's not going to help, is it? We need to come way out here. And then we would have to build this as a separate thing. Wow, I'd have to pull that out. It's a big building. All right, let's try another one of these, because I am trying to figure out ways to make larger structures to kind of cut down on part count. And this might do it. I'm not going to bother tethering. I'm just going to kind of go with where we want to be. So if I want the wall, say, at the edge of this now, but that means we're losing that cool lighting effect. Where would that lighting effect end up? And I could tear it out and just rebuild it. I don't really care, to be honest with you. Didn't take too long. Took some time to figure out some things, but for the most part, it wasn't too bad. Alright, that puts us there, which isn't horrible. Maybe not this part, but alright. And then we'd angle in. And we want to go out. So what did I say? It was 2. Two up, right? No, it'll be 3 up. Oh yeah, because we're starting off of that. That's right. So this comes off here. This goes up to here. This hopefully will snap in its spot, which, again, this is full scale and it retained its snap point. Why did everything else lose it? Like, this is still here, right? Or is it not? Yep, there it is. See, that's full scale and retains. Why did everything else? Oh, you know what? I might just be looking at those tubes in the wrong, in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So then if I go up 2 from this spot, that puts me there as my point. But what did we do? We did something here. We changed something. So we went up 2, right? Got our angle, which I don't have to follow that other thing. I just wanted an angle. So this is fine. I don't care about the particular angle. Oh, and I used the wrong damn part. The other one I had to follow a specific angle, but that angle came from a circle, and I'm not thinking about it clearly, but I'm close. But this helps me with a whole other range of things, so this is fine. I'm okay with what I'm doing here. Alright, so I had it before, and so if this stays here and I glitch it there, that should be fine. It doesn't really matter, though. It's just a question of getting that angle done. So then I can put it anywhere I want, really. But we went out 1, and I think, yeah, because that's going to... That will change the angle, won't it? If I bring it in closer, yeah, right? Because it pulls it in and then again changes its... Alright, well, we'll just go with what we had because it worked. And then... we'll do that. We'll do that. No. Okay, that I'm going to leave there, and I just want to see something here. So if I do this now, and then I change you to here, it's going to be the same thing. No, I had to start from back here, that one. Okay, that's how I got that angle. Okay, so I want to come here. Then do that, and it does, so that does change the angle, yes. See? Boom. So if I bring it out more, like, so if I brought it out another floor panel, it would dip it more. If I brought it up higher, we'd get a different angle. Alright, perfect. That's what I need. Okay. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to take that here. Like so. And then we're going to add nothing. And then we're going to come to that point there. Okay. So now I can either do one of two things. Now I got to get that floor panel changed. So now what I did was I did that. And then I put you to here. Which did that. Then we realized that this was in the way. So we moved that. We realized we had to do this first. Okay. So now we can get rid of this. We're going to grab that. We're going to First, we're going to do a test to see where this ends up, because it's going to be taller now. So, now, this is a good spot. That works well. But we don't want that there. So we're going to have to widen this whole thing, which means that I would have to strip all of this out in general in order to connect this to this. Excuse me. I'm going somewhere I can make this because I want to build this particular thing. So I need to figure it out and I need the space to do it. So we'll go make the space for it. We'll find it. And this is going to be the start of like one building. I'm just trying to see how we can use the large-scaled stuff to cut down on part count and build a you know, build an interesting looking structure at the same time. I mean, I know I can build these in circles. There we go. Nice empty spot. Nice empty spot. Perfect. Yep. Excellent. Exactly what we want. Alright. Do I got enough room? How do we want to do this? Do we want to go horizontal? So that's what we look at? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so get a little overview. We don't have to. We can come at an angle. Let's follow this path right here. Let's follow this line right here, shall we? I've got an EM field. That's a bonus. Just trying to find a good view before I just lay something down, you know. And if we have an EM field, all the better. All the better. Okay, let's go here. I'm just afraid to go in the camera. I really should just look down and see what my view is, you know, but with the camera the way it is. This way I can see where my hotspot starts to peter out. Okay, now 71%. We got our view line where here. We're going to take a chance. Look at our terrain. And if we blue screen, I'm sorry. Thank you for hanging out. And yeah, right here should be fine. Let's just follow this. I'll follow this line right here. Why not? A little offset. I want to look at it like maybe like that. That's pretty. Try and hover above the ground a little bit here. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Chunk it out up here instead. Alright, so let's say I don't like. No, nope, 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 nope. Right there. Okay, one. There's our center wall, which I don't like. Okay, nope. There's our center wall. There's one. There's the other one. There's the other one. Okay. Now, there's one wall. And we might want to make this a little bit bigger too. We can extend it. There's two. There's three. One, two, three, right? There's one wall. There's two walls. That's the third, okay. That's a big frickin' space. So we got to do one wall and then figure out how it's going to meet. I think that's what I need to do here. And I need to change the color of all this too because it's way too bright. Shiny. Okay, so now we have that. Do that. Do this. And we're going to start here. Alright, so as a test, because we're not going to go full bore here, we just need to see our spacing left and right. So we're just going to plop these in and then see where we need to be. Okay, so it was 2 out. And then 2 up. And this gets moved to here. And then that goes back here. No, you get put in here. Bink. So then that goes to there. And then just for now. Which was where? Was it down here? I think it was this one. Doesn't matter. Again, this is just the angle. The angle of the dangle. Okay, so then you're there. So where would you end up being? So we'd have to put a roof on you. Of some sort. Okay, now, is that our good seam? Let's see that first. It looks it. Yeah, perfect. Frickin' perfect. Okay, so that's that. Now, where would you end up being from here? Let's find out. That's about halfway. And that's a regular roof tile. So if we go out 3, and then just drop you down, which that should be what's good. 1, 2, and 3. So we don't need to go this wide. That's better already. Okay. Do we want to go 4 though? No. Let's just keep it 3. That's what I was after. Okay, so then you would come up here. Well, that's a halfway point, so no, this might actually need to go out a little bit. So, you're going to go up, you would lean in, and you would then be... No, that's actually one floor panel, isn't it? You would be there, which would leave me a floor panel. So we do need to go a little bit wider. Let's go 3 wide plus 1. So that's our 3 wide. So we'd actually need to be like that, shouldn't we? Okay, no, hold on. Alright, so if that lands there, 3 of us there, that puts us at this floor panel here, which gives us our next wall, right? So, we end up as a 4. And then you would come up here. And you would go down here. And again, we're not tethering it. We're not making it perfect. We're just space testing, so we don't need to be perfect at this point. Why go through all the trouble to line it all up and then realize that your spacing is off? Okay, so then that's that. And then that looks like it should be what I want. Scottish rod, what's he going to be doing? Fallout, nope. I only raid people who are doing No Man's Sky. So then that's 3 middle plus 1, which gives us 4. That should lean in where we want it. You're going to come out here. You're then going to come in here with this. I'm going to sneeze potentially, so excuse me. And then you need to go up one more. You need to be copied, deleted, wired, put up to here. Then you need to get deleted. You need to get attached to this. And then you need to go here. Which then lets me look at a gap of 3. Right, because there's 3, if that leans in there. 1. And then that should intersect that. Yep, it does. That intersects that. It does. Okay, so now how do we close off the top? We would need to... Well, if we carried it in, it would look like a point. We don't want that. So we would need to flatten it. Where would we need to come up for that? We would need to come up from that here. Off of this one. So we'll remove that and that. And then we will get our moving tools, which is that. And that. And that. And we're going to flip that one up. Like so. Nope, idiot. You need to do that. Then you copy that. Then you go over here. Then we put you there. There we go. And then you're gonna go underneath. And then you're gonna go right about over here. Not there, there. Yeah. And then you're gonna go here. And then you're gonna get out of here. You're gonna go up here. Which doesn't quite get me where I need to be, but it sort of does. And actually that would have to be flipped and brought in. So then you need to come in here like so. Well, not yet, you don't. You can come up here, then you're gonna go down here. Which means that everything I gotta do is from top to bottom. So you're gonna go here. That brings us, no. Okay, no, actually we're good right there. Looks like we might need to get nudged in maybe an 1/8. Or a short wall. Okay, let's see where this puts us first, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so then... But you would come out from here, but we don't want that. We want you to come out from here. So yes, you need to go in afterwards. And actually, you need to do a halfway step. So that we would be glitching you from about here. So that way you would seam here. So let's go in 2 short walls. Yes, I would be doing this. Maybe one short wall. That way it comes off of that. Alright, let's split the difference on the first one. Okay, so we'd be going up 3, in 1, and we'd be probably coming down to about... Well, we'll try the same reference. Let's leave it where it is, and actually we can do this right where it is. And then we need our wire again. Where the hell are you? Uh-oh. Oh, you're over here. And we're going to take that. Now, okay. How do I know what direction is what here, though? Down? We'll go down. We'll say down. Yeah, if I'm looking at the thing, then the top's there. So this comes into a little, yeah, so we would still do this first, you know what I mean? You'd have to. So the wall, if I started it there, would be there. So we're going to go here. Let's just go here. Well, let's use the same mark we used for the other one, and then if we don't like it, we'll change it. If you don't like your reference, you don't got to use it. And then that puts us not in enough and not so in order to make that meet, and we would actually want to probably flip that around. Yes, we would. Alright, so that needs to get flipped around the other way, which means I'd be coming in from here. Right? No, wait. Down. Oh, which means I'd be coming at it from this direction. Okay. So. Excuse me. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's bring this in one. No, because then it's going to shoot it out that way. So I would have to come in from over there in order to have it the other way. Now it's going to shoot out that way. So no, that doesn't work. How do I turn it the other way? I have to start it. Oh, I have to start it out from the other side. Holy crap. Okay, so I need to start it from... Alright, because I want the curve to meet on this side, right? So that means I need to glitch it from here, which means it's going to push out this way, but I can't glitch it from here because that's going to go, so that have to be 3, so that has to start here. And they need to meet. So 2. Let's try 2 in. Do we need to go up 1 too though, don't we? Alright, hold on. Okay, here's our first. That's our angle. so we get our angle. And then here's our width. Right here. Wait, no. How do we do this and see our width? We can guesstimate it. So if we fold it down here, is it going to start like way back here? Yeah, it's going to start on the other side of that. Okay. So that needs to start on the other side of wall 3. I mean floor 3 rather, excuse me. So you need to start like here. Plus a short wall. Okay. Okay, so now that's facing the right way. You might need even to come up some. Alright, interesting. Start messing with spacing. And then you were here. Alright. That brings us where? Okay, we're not. Okay, so the short wall. Okay, so it needs to go up. Needs to go up. Oh, wait a minute, wait a bloody minute. I think I know what I need to do here. I'm guessing there's an incoming storm. Alright, that's angled. We don't want the angle. We want it like down here. Although what is it, a short wall? Let's try bringing this down a short wall maybe, see if that does something here. Well, it took a while for the rain anyway. That's a bonus. I mean, it may rain, but it's, there we go. So that's a short wall. We're not flat still, but it's better than it was. And if I do, yeah, see, we're at a, yeah, the render is freaking garbage right now. That's going to be too low. All right. Gotta head out. Hope you have a great day. No worries. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'm going to be heading out of here very soon myself. I have to go to my friend's movie theater and help with some things. Get all techie. But this might work either way, so let me see. Gets awfully bright here, though, doesn't it? Or at least it took a while, and it wasn't, you know, forever worth of storms. And then, since we want to face the other way, yeah, this is a lot of work to get this done, apparently, and I'm sure somebody out there would be able to figure out a more efficient manner, but this, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, get it done. I'm just wondering if I do this on both, if I'm going to be able to get away with it. Alright, I can't see. Levi Rivers, what's going on? Well, I was trying to work on my prefab project, but the game kept crashing on me, so I figured I would try to do something else in the meantime. That needs to go up, but we have a good seam. We need to go up and in, so I did the wrong thing. Well, that would explain something now, wouldn't it? Although it should keep me at the same spot. But I figured if it tilted in, that was gonna... change our stuff, right? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You sure you're not just out of launch fuel? I know I've made that mistake before. Alright, so we do have that there. Okay. Alright, there it is. Pay attention, Kevin. Okay, so now if you're here, right, that puts me in the same spot as the other one. Yep, it does. Okay, so that doesn't really matter. The problem is because I want to face a certain direction, I need to move these bits around. Shit. Okay, so let's move these bits around, shall we? Is that it? We need to come down, but I think that's pretty close. Yep. Alright, we need to just bring it down, and then we'll have a good seam, although the opening isn't bad, but I want this to line up a little bit more with that, so let's try a different reference point. And we got it. Okay, so we're going to go halfway in the middle there. Okay, that's all. No worries. We got it. That's kind of what I thought. I felt there was a halfway kind of vibe going on there. What did I say we needed to come down? Bring it down to that mark there. Why not? That might be too low, but what the hell? Why not, right? boop. Boop 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 boop. All this to put an angle on a scaled up part, because we can't just simply snap it. It sure would be a whole lot better if we could. And that looks pretty fucking accurate to me, if I do say so myself. It's twisted, but I knew that because I didn't tether it. But we got the seam what we want. So now we would put our tethers in, and we'd have a little bit of a peak right in the middle, but that's actually pretty freaking flat now that I look at it. It's got a little bit of pitch up. You know, we can see that here probably with something. Where are you? Actually, that's not bad. That's pretty flat. Yeah, I'll take that. Bazinga. Brian B, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. So I have to run into... Oh, that's cost on my saves on my PS and using all three of my control. I really hope that the new update is going to... I really hope the new update fixes a bunch of stuff. Because, well... it needs it. Okay, so... we do that. That comes up. We bring it across. Put our angle in, take our angle, flatten it back out. Actually, we don't even need to flatten the angle back out now that we know where to put this. So all we got to do is bring this up. So take the middle, have it out. Then I probably have to push it the same way, right? On the other one. So we would take this. That goes, that goes, that goes, that goes. Now this comes back in. Actually, I wouldn't even need to do that, right? We just go like that. Because, right? Yes. And then I would do that. And that, followed by that, followed by you, to you, to you, to then you, to that, and then you come up here like so. We're going to have a little bit of a gap issue though, so I think each one, yeah, shit. Where did I say that was going? Where did we go for that? We went down to here, right? Welcome, weary travelers. And then that should go there like so. Nope, too low. Oh, we need to bring that. That needs to come up one. Okay, so you need to come up here. Like so. Oh, you just need to work off of that one. Huh. Well, that would make sense now, wouldn't it? So then all I'd have to do is this. I wouldn't even need to do another flippy do. I would just take from the first one and do that. And then for you, yes, we would need to go up. It's just so we can kind of remember where all these freaking things are. I don't know where the hell you would be at this point then. So you middle-wise, so we would come down, oh, I guess to here. No, we'd have to come down more, okay. Yeah, it'd be down to that, okay. Yeah, so that's how we would set up our tether point. And then, what the hell did I just grab? I don't need that. Yeah, I do. You. And where are you? You. And then somewhere roughly right there. Alright, you still need to go in. No, you need to go up. Alright, we'd have to find better reference. Alright, so we would still need to kind of, I think we'd have to go short wall on each side. Alright, let's get the same reference for each. So we got a middle wall. So that's what we need to do. We need to flip it up in the middle. And then we'll short wall each side. Take that. And that should force each one in, right? Yeah, because that'll... Okay, that starts here, comes out, that starts here, comes out, that should cross over. Okay, so... And that should give us a seam. And as long as we have the same reference point... which in this case, for now, we're going to use that double dash, the bottom of that double dash. Wait a minute. Where did I... This one here, right? This line comes across. Yeah, okay. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Doesn't really matter. This is, now I want to see that we're crossing over, and as long as we use the same reference, which, let's see what this one does. Where does that put us? That puts us too low. That's, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. We got to bring that up, and this, that, and the other thing. So then that would actually be there, which would then give me that other reference mark that I want, which is that double dash. Yep, that's one. But now again, now we're too high. So we need to bring that down. Alrighty. So I had that at that one. Bring it to this one. And that brings us where? Yeah, that works. So that double dash there. Alright, we're twisted. I know that. I'm not worried about that. That's not why we're doing what we're doing right now. This, unfortunately, becomes a problem, because once I do that, I can't see my reference in order to cross it. So, that means we're screwed. Because once that goes in, that comes down, and then I can't see my reference. So, what we need to do is what? We need to figure out another way to meet, and yet not have that little gap in the middle. Alright. Well, we're getting somewhere with it. At least one thing worked out to my benefit, and I'm stoked about that. And why not, just for ha-ha's sake. You know what? I don't need to save it. We'll come back. I just needed some room to work. Alright, we're going to make an attempt at visiting my current project for just a minute, and then it is probably going to be time for me to go. I got to get some stuff done in the real world here. Excuse me. Right. Just because it's kind of where I want to leave off and where I want to load back in next time I go to this save. So we're going to end here. Oops. Charming. Oh, I wish I had a PlayStation 5. We'd be there by now. Don't move. Don't breathe. Don't do a thing. or we'll blue screen. Alright, let's see here. Well, unfortunately, Brian, it's because it's a scaled part, wire glitching becomes a whole different issue. Because you need to be able to extend the wire out so that the wire then shows the scaled size you've done in order to, have the part show up as a scaled part. So you can't just straight wire glitch. When I'm doing that tether technique, I'm actually putting, I'm connecting to that wire point, but I'm pulling the wire out until I see the large connection show up. So unfortunately, I'd have to know where, no matter what I do, I'm going to be offset. Because I can't pull the wire out and see it and also line it up. I could just, I could connect the wire, pull down a little bit until the electrical connector symbol disappears, and I know that my wire connector is now at the scaled size and attempt, but I wouldn't know where it is. I would be right on top of the other one, but it would still be a bit off because it isn't, it's not an actual wire glitch. It's a, it's a tether. Well, it's a scale glitch. So I'm not actually doing like a blender glitch, for example, where you're just connecting to that wire thing and hitting triangle and build. Because if you do that, when you just connect to it, it converts back to the default of the wire period. So you need to bring that wire out, again, so that you see that wire connector scaled up to either up or down to whatever you want to do. So. With that said, what we're going to do here, we're stuck here, so whatever I screwed up, it's screwed up, and it doesn't really matter at this point. So for now, and to end with a pretty view, we'll jump in, we get an interesting view. And this is where I say I want to thank everybody for hanging out and keeping me company while I noodled around and blue screened way too many times, unfortunately. There we go, now you're in. So unfortunately we had that blue screen issue. And at some point I will get a computer. If you'd like to make a donation to my channel to help me towards my computer fund, that would be much appreciated. Oh no, I'm helping to fix the security system there. And learn how to mess with the projector a little bit. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know how Streamlabs works. But I just want to say thank you to everybody for just chilling out today and keeping me company. I'll be back again tomorrow on my Monday morning. So we're going to do Monday morning building and coffee. This one is a short stream. Tomorrow is probably going to be a little more extensive. We might actually try to build something. But until next time, this has been me, Kevin C, here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of love, peace, and starship grease. Get those action pants on, get out there, and start building some crazy, wacky stuff. Until next time, be safe, take care of yourself, enjoy the rest of your whatever time of day it is for you. Take care, y'all.